Good afternoon, everybody. What is cracking? We are here. We're outside out here in Dallas, Texas, baby. It's like 62 degrees, which is kind of crazy for this time of the year. But we're outside. We're ready to ride, ready to have a good time, and I'm ready to introduce you guys to our new baby, which I have not made a video for yet. This girl is rowdy, though. It's taking some getting used to, I'm not gonna lie. But I just got my mic set up, and I really hope you guys can hear me, because this mic is loud. I hope you guys enjoy this new POV, man. I've been waiting to do this for a while, and there's no better day like today. It's beautiful out. I'm still trying to get to know the roads here. It's a little freaky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like waiting in traffic. I'm used to splitting. But on a bigger bike in a brand new city, it's a little freaky, I'm not gonna lie. And if you know anything about Dallas drivers, it gets pretty crazier in these streets. It really does. But I'm excited to show you guys the new bike. We're gonna pull over at some point, and I'm gonna show you guys the new baby. Alright. Now, for those of you that know me, you know that this bike is my dream bike. I wanted this bike for as long as I can remember. But obviously, you gotta hone your skills a little bit before you get on a leader bike. Even me now, honestly, it's kind of freaky. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be pretty honest. It's really about just knowing your skill level and riding within your limits. I can't express this shit enough, guys. You need to ride within your limits. It's a beautiful day out, guys. I know I've said this a million times, but holy, it's gorgeous out. Anyway, so you guys know I moved from Boston to Dallas, Texas, and if you know anything about the north, honey, it's cold. It's cold, baby. It's real cold. Forgot the speed limit drops down here because it's a school zone. Drops down to like 20. But if you know anything about the north, like I said, it is cold as hell, girl. And I don't know what happened, but if you're from Texas, then you know we're getting a huge ice storm this weekend. Today's Wednesday, but it's gonna be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is honestly, it's kind of freaky. I'm starting to think I brought the cold weather with me, which kind of sucks. So as you guys can see, I ain't got no quad lock right now, which kind of sucks. If you know anything about these damn Cowies, and this happened with my ZX6R too, these stabilizers make it kind of hard to put a quad lock on where you want to put it on. I mean, yeah, you can put it on the brake reservoir or whatever you want, but to me, in my opinion, this is the most stable part to put it on. But yeah, I think this is the most stable one, if I'm being honest. But anyways, we ran into a little issue. Just the quad lock piece doesn't want to come apart, which is weird. That's never happened to me before. But I'm going to Harbor Freight right now. I got it in my pocket, and we're gonna try to do it once we get there. We'll see if they got the right tools to help us. I don't see why not, honestly. Hey, living in Texas, man, you gotta look in every which direction. These cars are coming from everywhere. It's crazy, and nobody follows the freaking rules here. Damn, guys, I just got hit by a goddamn bee in my eye. Keep your visor down. Don't pull me. But yeah, we're going to Harbor Freight right now to see if we can get the right tool to fix this. Man, I need some directions. I don't know where I'm going right now. I have Siri talking in my ear telling me where to go. But it's just not the way I'm used to riding. It's weird. I don't know, maybe we'll get used to it. But yeah, not only am I showing you guys the bike in this video, but as you can see from the title of the video, today we're going to talk about why I moved to Dallas to begin with. This question rose a lot from, especially when I was back home in Boston, you know, just hearing everybody ask me, well, why do you want to move there? Why there out of all places? So before we touch on that subject, I just want to say that I considered a lot of places before I chose Dallas. Okay, Dallas was just, you know, it's the one that won. Dallas won. I was considering moving to Florida. I was considering moving to Georgia, and I was considering moving to Texas. I was just stuck between Houston or Dallas, obviously, and we went with Dallas. Alright guys, looks like we're at Harbor Freight, or Siri says in my ear. However, I don't see it, so let's do a little loop-de-loop. Ooh! Oh, I thought I just saw food. Got a little hype. My bad. Gosh, I'm such a yapper guy, so I love having a mic. Like, where is it? Oh, there it is! Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn, where do I park though? I don't want to get hit, and I don't want to get my bike stolen. I'm so sketchy about parking my bike at parking lots, dude. I'm like, I don't want my shit to get stolen. People are trifling, dude. It's crazy. Take that hole right here, right here. I don't win in the way no more. Feeling that you can't ignore it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this kickstand has been like the death of me lately. The bike has like a couple of things that I need to work on. Just a couple things we need to figure out, but we'll figure them out. You guys like my gauntlets? They were supposed to match the bike, but the color's a little off, so yellow. Guys, quick sneak peek. Alright, you don't get to see everything. I'll show you guys when we go somewhere proper, but we need to get some tools first. Oh, she's so hot. Fuck. Where am I right now? I think I'm in like Richardson. I don't want to be somewhere ghetto and get my bike stolen. It's gonna be really, really annoying. Hey. I have a quick question. I'm trying to find like an Allen set. I know this is the right size. I don't know if it's a 3 or smaller. You two things. Well, we found what we needed. I had to find it on my own. They were low-key no help, and I'm sure every biker can relate to this. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. I don't even think that went through. How do you guys think we should fit this? I don't know. I can't fit it on the back. Golly. This is gonna be a... Was that Bostonian of me? Golly. Sorry guys, I'm new here. Maybe I could put it here. In my pocket. In my pocket. In my pocket. Damn, I don't know if you guys are even gonna like these vlogs. Like, if you guys like them, you gotta let me know so I could do more videos like this, cause you know what I mean? I'm not always traveling. It just happened so that when I did travel, I recorded everything. Yo. Come on, girl. You got this. I gotta channel all my strength I've built in the gym. Speaking of the gym, how's it going, guys? You said new year, new me, right? You better be in that gym, girl. Damn, I hope this doesn't scratch my tank. I already got a little boo-boo over here. I didn't do it, though. Should we hear it start, though? Leave me where you found me. Ooh. We just hit 4,000 miles not that long ago, which is super sick. Guys, I feel like one of those helmet creators that sits up in a parking lot and records, but hey, it's not like that. I am in a very random parking lot. As you can see, there's no cars here, but nobody cares about that. What we care about is this, my brand new ZX-10R. So let's talk a little bit about the bike. We don't really gotta say too much. She's gas, huh? Hey, girl. Now, I have wanted this bike for as long as I can remember. I remember the first thing that intrigued me about this bike is just the front end. It looks absolutely, just unreal to me. I love the front end of this bike. Hands down, one of the best front ends, I think, in the leader game. This isn't typically the color that I wanted, but we may do. Plus, I'm not too worried about the color because we're changing it pretty soon. Hopefully before Texas 2K, but we'll see how that goes. Now, the bike is pretty much stock. There's a couple things done to it, kinda. Full system exhaust, M4. She is tuned. I wish I could tell you by who, but it was tuned when I got her. So I will say though, I am not a fan of these tires whatsoever. They need to go immediately, but they have plenty of life left in them, so we're just gonna ride it out for a little longer and hopefully get us some new tires, by Texas 2K. Now, I did order a couple of goodies for the bike, just a couple of small things, but we did get some ASV levers that I cannot wait to put on. I kind of want to wait until I wrap the bike just so we could put the entire look together, and it's gonna look pretty good, and the ASVs are gonna match the color, so I'm super hyped about that. I'm actually stuck between two colors right now, believe it or not, but hey, the ASVs are gonna match both, so nobody really cares. Now, if you're wondering where this fairing is, that's completely exposing the hell out of my bike. It looks so tacky, but I have the fairing. It's in our garage, but the actual bolts to it are missing. But there's a lot of bolts missing on this goddamn bike, chat. I don't know what happened before me, but we're gonna take care of some things definitely pretty soon. But we got like a whole new, well, Lucid got it for me, but he got me a whole new like fairing bolt kit, so we're gonna get that situated. A couple of scuffs here and there that came with the bike, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it. We got a ZX10, guys. Who the fuck cares? But other than that, I mean, there's not much to say about the bike. Now you guys know why my cover photo on YouTube is me facing a ZX10R's front end. It's because I got one, and I have not told you guys. And every video I've recorded so far has either been on the purple S1KRR or the freaking the R7, which is what most of my videos have been on. As you guys can see, I have my NBTs on. I hope you guys can see from the camera's angle, but these things right here, this is like my new loves. I usually rock Raven Moto, but NBT's got my heart. But anyways, let's go for a ride, guys, and talk about why I moved to Dallas in the first place. I will say so far though, I truly love living in Dallas. I mean, I feel like I haven't even explored like a quarter of it, man, but I can never remember where I am. I can never remember where I'm going. I always gotta keep maps on and just you know, try to get familiar with the area. You know, it's kind of overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. But let's get into it. I mean, the main reason that I moved out here was because I felt like I was constantly living the same life every single day. Like, it was, you know, wake up, live the same life, and just repeat. The only exciting part of my life too was just like, you know, those hours I would get off work and I'd get to go riding. But everyone I rode with was like, you know, they all live in Rhode Island. You know, that's where all my friends live, and I love them to death. Don't get me wrong, man. Those are friends for life. But driving an hour just to get to ride all the time, almost every day, was just getting so tiring. Like, it got to the point where I'd keep my bike in Rhode Island because I wouldn't ride it unless I was in Rhode Island. Yeah, I'm a very basic person, so I would work, and I work very long shifts because, like I said, I work in the automotive field. I work like doubles. I work 12-hour shifts every day. I have to make time for the gym, eating right, and then freaking make time to ride. And obviously in the winter, you can't ride anymore. And as much as I might complain that, you know, I'd drive out like an hour if I wanted to ride, it's better than not riding at all. You get what I mean? So, now don't get me wrong, that's normal. Like, you know, living the same life every day, having some sort of routine, that's great, that's what we want. But it was getting to the point where it was more so unenjoyable for me because I just knew that everything I wanted out of life, there was just so much for me out there, and I felt like I was really limiting myself to my environment. It felt like I was really limiting myself by staying there. And I've wanted to move for so long, you know, I just didn't know where. So once I figured it out, my next course of action was just like, okay, how fast can I do this? When can I do this? Like, is this a smart thing for me to do? You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I wanted more for myself. I knew there was more for me out there. And it started to feel like, now, hold on, I'm 23 years old. It started to feel like I was running out of time, which I know isn't true, but out of like habit, I've always felt like that. Even when I was like 16 years old, I always felt like I'm running out of time. I need to make something happen. Like, I'm running out of time. Like, this isn't good. I can do more than this. I can do better than this. I've always felt like that, and unfortunately, no matter how much I try to fight it, it's always been like that. And I don't think that's ever gonna change, which is honestly a blessing and a curse, because You never give yourself credit for doing enough. You never really congratulate yourself. The next thing on your mind is, okay, what's next? What else can I do better? Like, what can I do to change my current situation? So, it's just, it's tiring. I know I have so much to live for, and I just know that there's so much more for me out there. So if God puts me in a position, or, you know, is willing to put me in a position where I can move somewhere here, you know, obviously with the help of Lucid too, like, none of this would have been possible without him and his support literally every step of the way. And my friends back home. I mean, obviously there were people that weren't very fond of the idea, and then there were friends that were really upset about me leaving because we're friends. But you know, there were people that told me, go do what you gotta do, go chase your dreams, go make your content, go live the life that you want to live. If you're able to do it, do it. And those people will forever hold a very special place in my heart, because they've supported me since the very beginning, since I even uttered the words of moving out of state. Up until like 2 weeks before moving, life felt really surreal. It felt weird. I was leaving behind everything that I knew for something I did not know at all. It was really, it's not that it was scary. I was really ready to just leave and start new, but it was also very nerve-wracking, I guess you could say. It really was. I can't lie to you. I'm going to be honest. Now, if you don't know, which is probably all of you, I'm the oldest of 4 sisters, no brothers. So my sisters look up to me. I'm like the figure in their life that they look up to. So leaving them behind, I mean, that was like the one thing stopping me for so long, was just, oh, well, I don't want to leave my little sisters behind. I mean, they need guidance, they need help, you know, I want to be that support system for them. But it took a few years for me to realize, you know, it is what it is. They're growing up, they're getting older, and I can't be there forever. They need to be able to spread their own wings, and I'm always one phone call away. I'm not going anywhere, hopefully. With this hobby, I don't know. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm a very, very big advocate for mental health. Like, mental health really is everything for me, because I understand what it's like to genuinely struggle, and just, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to put it into words, and I apologize if you don't know what I mean, but I feel like if you get it, you just do. It's kind of tough not being able to talk about it sometimes, but mental health is huge, and feeling like you don't want to get up early in the morning out of bed and make something of your life, it's real. Like, it's not just that you're lazy. I mean, kind of, but it's real. Like, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard. It really is, and I still struggle with it sometimes throughout my day or early mornings, and especially, I know a lot of us have ADHD, so that's another big one. You've got 10 things on your list and can't figure out which to do first. It sucks. But it was getting to a point where, you know, I had a lot of stuff going on back home, and it was but it was very just like kind of wrecking my mental, if I'm being totally honest. And I can say that with confidence, because one goal I've always had for YouTube is that I want to be as real and as authentic with you guys as possible, while still keeping my personal life, you know, private. I still, you know, want my privacy, but I like to keep it real and raw with you guys, because, you know, I feel like this world is just so sugar-coated, full of BS, that, you know, at least when you click on one of my videos, you get a few seconds to just really be yourself and realize that, you know, it's okay to be you, and it's okay to be vulnerable, I guess you could say. Traffic hour is on its way here in Dallas, but thank you. Traffic hour is on its way here in Dallas, so I'm trying to make this quick. Oh, look at him. He dogging that goddamn food. I love when people actually give me space. It's my favorite thing in the world. Thanks. But yeah, I just want you to know that if you're watching this, mental health is huge. I see you. I hear you, even without you saying anything, only because I've experienced, you know, so much firsthand, and I get it. I really do. But, you know, I hope I can brighten your day somehow. I guess I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, and I'm here, and, you know, Every video I upload is me trying to give you guys 15 to 20 minutes of genuinely, you know, just getting to unwind and kind of enjoy the present and know that, you know, I see you and I hear you. Oh, look at you. You're getting closer now. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So yeah, things were getting pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of just I kind of just like snapped out of it. I was like, girl, you're 23. Like, I've always shot for like the extreme, and the one time I second guess it, I'm like, girl, what are you second guessing this for? Just do it. I mean, what? Just do it, sis. Ooh. I was like, just do it. Like, my mental health was getting so drained. So drained. I was getting so tired of it. I mean, my only escapes were the gym and riding. And when it got colder, I didn't know what to do. I had my ZX6R for a while. My bike freaking blew up. Like, I was riding my friend's R7. That's the R7 you see in most of my videos before I got my ZX10. And I was just like, girl, like, I had nothing to really, I don't want to say live for, because, you know, I enjoy life, you know. But yeah, I just had nothing to really, like, look forward to. I mean, gosh, I was going to the gym every day, which is great, you know, it's awesome. Without the gym, I feel like I'm going crazy. But I had no escape, and I was getting so tired of just living the same life over and over again. And I don't go out, I don't party, I don't freaking, like, you know, drink every day. And don't get me wrong, I went out, I've partied, I've turned up with my friends, it's fun, but I also enjoy being home so much now, it's hard to get me out of it. Like, the most I'll do is go to Chinatown down in Boston and freaking get some ramen, because that's my shit. But yeah, I guess it just really clicked in my brain. I was like, you know what? I'm ready. Like, this is it for me. I think this is a great decision, and I think I'm making a great decision. And there's no way anyone can convince me otherwise, honestly. Only I know what's best for me. So let's try it. And worst comes to worst, screw it. I ain't got no damn kids. I ain't got no kids, girl. Fuck them kids. So let's talk about the other reason that I moved out here to Dallas. There were two main reasons, and we just talked about one. Let's talk about the other one, okay? I needed to get that out of my system. Even though that was nothing, where are the highways, bro? I don't got my damn quad lock, so I can't hop on a highway. I don't know where the hell I am right now. I love content. I have been making some form of content all my life. You know what I mean? Whether it be cars or funny videos and skits, I've always been involved in some way. Simply because I love turning on a camera and trying to make someone laugh, trying to make someone smile. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you have that talent, if you feel like you can do it, well, why not try it? Just talked about one, but I want to talk about the other one. Content. So before people start saying, whoa, you moved that far for content? Yes, I did. Let me tell you why. Now, there are people that ride where I used to live. Boston, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. There are people that ride, but the Dallas bike scene is huge. Thank you! That little kid's having a time. Aw, let's see if we can catch up. I love that, man. That makes my day. Oh, he said rev it. Hey, if you're from Texas, let me know where I am. I have no idea where the hell I am right now. Where's everyone at, man? I'm trying to ride. Look at this Charger pulling up on us. Ooh, it's a girl too. So yeah, I moved to Dallas also for content. Content is something that I want to take pretty serious, you know. I feel like throughout the course of our life, we're going to have so many different hobbies, whether we believe it or not. You know what I mean? This bike stuff isn't forever. One day I'm gonna be sitting on a chair and just knitting like an old lady, and I'm totally fine with that. But for now, I love bikes, and this is what I love to do. I love to ride. I love to make new friends. I absolutely love riding, and I love cars too. Those are two things that will, you know, they'll never really, the love for them will never really just go away. And right now, the stage that I'm at in my life, this is what I love, and I love making content. And believe it or not, every video you see me upload, I don't sit behind the screen while I'm editing it and saying, oh, I can't wait to get this over with. No, I genuinely love sitting there and editing these videos for you guys. I absolutely love it. It's so fun. And you know what's the best part is when I think a video is gonna come out, you know, mid, it's not gonna be that great. And then next thing you know, like once I'm at the end finishing it, and then I usually re-watch the entire video to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh my god, once I watch it, I'm like, no way I made this, dude. This is so sick. And I just genuinely love being my most authentic self. It makes me very happy to genuinely get to be myself. And you know, you either like it or you don't. I don't really care, but yeah, doing this and, you know, just starting off doing content off just Instagram before I even touched on YouTube. I traveled to, you know, so many different places, and, you know, I'm still planning on traveling to way more places. You know what I mean? I think so far we've hit Miami, Georgia, and Dallas. That's pretty much it. Honestly, it's only 3 places, but the amount of friends that I have met and the amount of amazing creators and influencers that I have met and, you know, just gotten to talk to. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. They're not all sunshines and rainbows. Some of these people that you guys look up to really, really do suck in person, okay? I don't think I'm one of them, but, you know, you just gotta meet me to find out. You want to know what's so crazy, guys, is as I'm recording this right now, the song Pursuit of Happiness is playing. I always want to be around people that know more than me, people that can teach me. But yeah, we came to Dallas for 2 reasons, guys. One, it was time for a change. I needed a new environment. And 2, content. We're here to make content. You, as a viewer right now, every single view that my videos get contribute to my why. Why do I do this in the first place? You guys are why. I love doing this. This brings me so much joy. And honestly, I'm going to look back at this in a very, very, very long time. Like way in the future. I'm going to look at this and I'm not going to regret any of it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I can't cross my fingers. You say hi to the camera? Hey, Cam. I don't got my lashes done, girl. I look kind of crazy. Damn, I low-key wish I took this, like, turn hard so I could freaking have some fun. This is beautiful. Oh, look at this. Hell yeah, man. I live for this. I was told not to speed on George Bush. Dude. This bike is stupid, dog. I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central with another banger. Peace.